Hey, happy Wednesday. Let's talk about symptoms for Hashimoto's autoimmune disease and hypothyroidism. This is still a big topic. We're going to continue all week, so let's talk about the symptoms. There's a laundry list of symptoms, which can be confused with other concerns, and I think a lot of us as women, we get some of these symptoms and we think, oh, it's just aging or it's just a phase, it'll pass, and you move on because we're so busy with life, right? So we need to pay more attention to our bodies. We really do. And as we get older, I think we get better at that, but it's always good to really tune into what you're feeling and getting from your body. So some of the symptoms would be fatigue, and not just your basic 4 o'clock, I need a cup of coffee, I'm tired day, but it's like you get up in the morning from 8 hours of sleep and you feel like you didn't get rest at all. You're tired, you're sluggish throughout the entire day. So that's a big one. Sensitivity to cold. I remember having to put layers on all the time. Didn't matter if it was summer, winter, whatever season, always cold. And so that was a big issue. And it does come up every so often for me still today. So it's still something to be concerned about. You can also have constipation, which is not a fun one. So if you're looking at regular bowel movements that you've been having and it all of a sudden switches to something more mean, like constipation, that's an issue to watch for. And things like joint pain and stiffness as well. Again, as we get older, some of those things are what we expect, but if they're a combination of others that are continuing along with these other symptoms, we need to pay attention to those. Depression, if you have some anxiety or if you're having some depression issues that may have just come on that you hadn't had in the past, those are some things to worry about as well. As a woman, your menstrual cycles, pay attention. I know that I had pretty regular menstrual cycles up until after I had my kiddos in my late 20s, and so in my early to mid 30s, drastically changed to very, very heavy and longer menstrual cycles, and not enjoyable at all, just awful, debilitating at times. So those are another sign to be watchful of. Hair loss is a big one. I mentioned that, of course, during the week. Hair loss is not exciting at all, and it may be so irregular that you're not noticing it as much, but maybe your family members are. So something, again, to pay attention to. So again, just know your body, know some of these symptoms, do some research, look on your own, dive into it, and you'll come up with some ideas on your own. Talk soon.